in my soul tribe. So I just took a shower and I was trying to air dry my hair. Well, anyway, what you see is what you get. I forget it. I really don't care. Soul tribe, as long as nothing is showing, or so far nothing. So anyway, I'm just trying to wait till warm shower is the best luxury ever because we can just, I was just standing there and I do not want to get out of the shower, but I think that's the best luxury of all. Warm shower, cleansing out the negativity. So my name is Melody, and I'm learning about self-care, spirituality, and everything else under the sun here in this collective. So for the last few years, when I am confused, I was actually thinking like maybe I'm going to like reinvent this channel into something else. But anyway, since it's Spiritual Explorer 1111, and then I still say by Melody Lim, and then I'll just keep it that way. So have you seen the Aurora Borealis celestial lights? I hope you saw it, Soul Tribe, and I hope you get to see the celestial lights. And everybody was so worried about the solar energy, solar storm. We feed on solar energy. Maybe our collective is going to benefit from it, especially for those of you who are in pain. Maybe we needed that solar energy because we always want we always want the sun energy anyways, solar storm. So anything that is energy from the sun, shoot, maybe this is a bad idea, Soul Tribe. So anyway, I just want to say hello and keep you all company. It's a Saturday night. I just got off. I just got off from church, and then I went here. Um, it so happened that my church here in Upper East Side is not too far away from the place that I'm staying right now. And Soul Tribe, I'm here in Park Avenue, Manhattan, NYC. Like, the more I think about it, it's a posh neighborhood. Like it, are you familiar with a Gossip Girl XOXO? Socialite's supposed to be here anyway. I mean, the Met Museum is 5-minute walk away from here. Like, yeah, a block away is it's just right there. It's like you cross the street. That's the central part. You turn right, it's the Met Museum. I mean, we are in Upper East Side, and then if you go to the left and keep going, that's the Midtown Manhattan. So anyway, yeah, it's really, I have to admit, Soul Tribe, I am very thankful that I get to experience here living in the city, since I have been here in this, living on and off in this place, cat sitting, dog sitting, and just up and about for the past few years. And yeah, so I mean, Park Avenue is how can a poor girl be living here in Park Avenue? Maybe I didn't even realize that. Seriously, when I am just waking up and existing every day, I won't even realize. But anyway, but my church is right there. My friends are here. Most of my clients back then, when I had my own business and cleaning company, most of my clients are from here in Upper East Side, in Midtown, most in Manhattan and Queens. And I handled luxury buildings, luxury apartments, and luxury offices. And I even handled one luxury Times Square hotel. I mean, one building luxury hotels in Times Square too, and that was like, oh my gosh, right around the time when I want to quit cleaning. Cleaning is an insane task, but I was on it because I thought I was, when my intuition is trying to tell me it's just purging and not going to be insane with cleaning, because cleaning takes a lot of energy. And I was also juggling a lot, like fashion. I was also juggling this spiritual channel, so I was a multitasker. And anyway, I've done things. And check this out, Soul Tribe. I want to show you reason why I want to go vlog is amazing. I went to the dollar when I went home to Queens the other day, and there's a Dollar Tree right next to the Dunkin' Donut that I usually go to. It's off Queens Boulevard. And then there was a Dollar Tree there, and I really like to just walk around there because, it's knickknacks. I like to get pens or index cards or cleaning supplies. I'm so obsessed with cleaning supplies. Like me and my friend used to go to, like, the the 99-cent store in Vegas, and we would just go crazy with all the Fabuloso and all these cleaning products and stuff. So yeah, my best friend, she works as a hostess in Las Vegas around the hotels. She moves around, but she also she's also into cleaning. She used to clean for the Venetian, and then now she works at the Resort World. She also cleans there. My best friend you saw with all the red dress and stuff. But she's a socialite. She's a former socialite. She was married to a trust fund baby here in Manhattan. She's here. She used to be here in Manhattan, but then her and her husband, they moved to Las Vegas, and then they got sucked in possibly with the Las Vegas lifestyle. But she was married to a trust fund baby here in New York City. And what is a trust fund baby? I guess they were rich. He doesn't have to. I guess if you are a trust fund baby, maybe some do actually, like, no hard work, but some, they would just really be party people. And I think that's what my friend, she was married to one of those who just partied his whole life. So anyway, but I love my best friend because she's a queen bee, and actually she's also a hard worker and a good person, a good heart, and I've known her for 20 years. um yeah, so anyway, um, did I tell you how the way I met my best friend in Las Vegas? um anyway, she revolves around different group of girls, and I revolve on other group of girls. And then we met when we all have to go to a club, because we used to party. Soul Tribe, I am an ex-party girl, and so is my girlfriend. We know Las Vegas by the back of our hand. We can dance all night with 6 inches high heels and short dresses, transparent or anything. We're like bad bitches, okay? We're going to be dancing. Even our feet going to be hurting. We're going to be walking all around the clubs and stuff like that. And oh my God, 11 p.m. at night, and we won't get out of there until 5 or 6 p.m. So back when we were younger, Soul Tribes, shoot, we party like a rock star. And then, but before I met them too, back when in Las Vegas, oh my goodness, Soul Tribe, I would go to the club by myself, but I would join a group. And then I would go to Caesar's Palace, and then there was a club there, and then also the Bellagio. I would like to go to the biggest club because, when we're like in the party mood, and then we're like all like hot-blooded and just restless. It's not like I'm not restless now, but before it was insane. And so now, I would go into like these big clubs in Caesar's Palace, or like, yeah, Bellagio or Treasure Island, something like that. That's the clubs that I used to go by myself. But I'm not really by myself, because I would join this group of people. That's how I can get in and not going to be feeling alone, because once you get to the club, everybody going to be dancing and drinking and partying like nobody's business. And so, but for most part, when I go to the club, there's always a Canadian. It's a Canadian birthday party or bachelorette party, or something like they just wanna go to Vegas and have fun or something. And then the way, like, I could join their club is, or I could join their group, like if they're nice, and say, okay, come party with us, and then we're all going to be jumping. And a lot of them, Soul Tribe, seriously, a lot of them. And then even when I flew from Philippines to Vancouver, when the first time I went to Vegas, I flew like Philippine Airlines, and we had to stop over at Vancouver. And then when that plane from Vancouver has to land on Las Vegas, everybody was cheering. So Tribe, it's kind of like, tie a yellow ribbon down the old I think Canadians really love Vegas, because for some reason, all this partying that I had when I was younger, it was always Canadians who I had, like, like all the parties in the Caesar's Palace and the Bellagio. So I think I had good record with the Canadians. I think I can get along with you, Canada. So anyway, I have and then even then, Socha, it was so insane. So anyway, me and my girlfriend, like, we would go dancing. I mean, there's no malice on it, because I'm just telling you the experience. and and until to the point, like, you get tired now of falling in line and dancing all night. But Socha, we did everything. I mean, sometimes we can even, we can even be standing on our 6-inch heels or something. But we did it anyway. I don't know how we did it. It's so painful, okay? But well, I guess once you get numb and drunk and you just hear the music, you don't even you will be saying, "Oh my God, I gotta like hold on to some post. I can't even get a hold of myself already." But then when you hear like boom, 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 oh my God, soldier, forget it. We back on the dance floor. So that's how bad bitches we truly are, but the good ones anyway. So so yeah, like moving here in New York City, well, it put me like a saint, because now I had to go prayer, and then now I'll be here in front of you. It's like transformed now, okay, like spiritual or something, which is okay anyway. My friend asked me today, did you go to communion? And I said, yeah, I went to communion. There's no reason. I'm a dirty talker or something, shit talker. But I don't have any reason not to take any, like, not to be taking any communion and stuff. So anyway, I don't really want to have any trouble, so trying. We want to be staying away from trouble, in contrary to what others be thinking, because this social media can be frustrating. But anyway, so what I'm saying is, do you know that before I even moved to New York City, I had a vision that I was walking around here in Park Avenue. When I moved to NYC, I have never been to New York City, not even for a visit, nothing. I just packed two 50-pound luggage. I just packed all my life into luggages, which was free to fly in Southwest Airlines, and I moved over here. And so, I had that vision, so I followed it, and I think, like, I got fed up with Las Vegas too. But for some reason, yeah, these bits and pieces of vision that I saw a long time ago, maybe that's what they call a gift of foresight or something like that. But now, fast forward, I'm here with you. Well, I'm like as your extreme channeler, as extreme as it could be. But I thought like, me and my best friend, we used to like chase this psychic reader. We would drive to her place, and we would call. She wouldn't answer. She's not in her place. She wouldn't pick up the phone. That's like, because we were curious what will she say or something like that. But then she's the only one that we want to go, and we never really look for anyone else. And then lo behold, so try fast forward, I wouldn't even expect in my whole lifetime that I am going to be here in this channel. Magical. Because I could see tarot oracle messages in advance without touching it first. Okay, that's how I channel energy. That's how I work with my intuition. That's how I work with my guides. So yeah, but I trust my guardians anyway. They always, they were always wonderful, guys. No matter what. So anyway, but this earth is quite frustrating because we don't really know what the timeline is in here. So, but we just do what we gotta do, and that's the reason why self-care and self-love comes into play now with our journey. And I know there's a lot of triggers too, but anyway, in my case, I'm capable of detaching. We're like, I mean, others is going to be putting on a lot of grudges. We can get angry for a moment or something, and then later on we'll forget about it. And I guess that's a gift too. Or maybe because some of us who are in the healing journey, sometimes it's a coping mechanism of ourselves, that it's kind of like selective memory. Like we have that ability that, or maybe it's like a coping mechanism now. Okay, it's like the coping mechanism of our body or our mind to remember what we want to remember, or to forget things that we don't need to remember anymore. And I guess sometimes it helps because it's going to help us move forward to not even be thinking so much about pain. But there are moments as well that, oh my God, sometimes years and years I forgot. And then there are times now, because this journey is really deep, and then I would remember. But then even when I remember now, it's not like I would feel that pain anymore anyway. It's just an experience anymore. It's just like you were just watching a movie, and then you say, oh my God, did I really experience that, or something like that. It's the same way when I was in previous toxic relationships before. It was really bad. And yeah, but then I don't feel that anymore. Like, because maybe, as they say, time heals wounds. But I don't really know, but maybe it's possible. But anyway, or maybe because, you know but maybe that's the time, that's the thing too. Like, maybe because the experience has been, like, I mean, it's been quite some time, so you just look back on it, and then you just learn what you need to learn, and then move on from it. And I mean, in my case, because I can move on from my past, I did not have any connection with them, unless if I had children with them or something like that, and that would really be a game changer, because I cannot just move on from someone if, for example, if I was married and I had kids with my ex or something like that. But luckily on my part, I was married to someone who was already vasectomized then, and he had already 3 kids prior. And yeah, but I was surprised anyway, because Sultra, I did not understand back then, because when he was already vasectomized when I was married to him, and then I never really asked, like, okay, what if I want children or something like that? What if I want to have a baby long time ago? Okay, there's only one time I kind of asked that question, but then he has to reverse that vasectomy, and I don't think he wants to do that or something like that, because, and luckily for me, he didn't, because he's very toxic. It's not like I'm perfect too, but if you are paired with someone who is toxic, and then you cannot get along. So that's the reason, like, I found myself here in this soulmate journey, because of that toxic relationship. And so now that I am here, like, trying to I was praying to find the right person. That's why all we can never be here is soulmate, soulmate, soulmate. And then I don't understand now why everybody, like, outside in our collective, if we were trying to explore for answers, and then everybody's going to be saying now, oh, why is it soulmate, soulmate, soulmate? Well, you don't understand. That's the reason why I was here, because it's a personal choice. Because I cleared, and I had experience, and I have went through karmic relationship. So I don't think anyone has the right to judge you, my soul tribe, if you are someone who also gone through karmic relationships, and you are also someone who wanting, you are wanting to be with the right person. And then here's the twist in the story here in this collective, because most of us are celibate, and most of you as well is like also virgin since birth. But then a lot of us has been celibate here for more than 9-10 years or something like that. So it's almost as good as we're back to virgin again. So anyway, there's not even malice with that, because I talk to every one of you who has the same experience like me right now. And then if others going to be thinking, what are we after? What are we talking about? Well, our mind functions differently, because we are not just typical women in there that's going to be just obsessive and going to be sleeping from one man and bouncing from one man to another. This is a collective who has done shadow work. This is a collective who has intuition, third eye opening, or our third eye has opened, and we function more on high vibration, on like purpose, and I don't think we can even just be settling for less, because how are you going to settle for less when you already gone through your trauma experience and life lessons, and you moved on from it? And that's the reason why we found each other here in this collective. So I don't think that others who do not understand this journey should just be judging us. The pain that I have experienced here in this journey is because when I was trying to explore and search for answers, all I ever got is like insults or triggering, or like it's because of the pride and ego or something like that, or maybe like expectations from the society, like whatever. But it's not like I was trying to search for answers. It's not like I did not know public eye. I was also a beauty queen. I was also a former starlet model, pinup model. I mean, I did not really know. Like, I feel like I was like Wonder Woman. Okay, I was trying to explore all kinds of fields, and and I wanted to see where I'm going to be. So it's not like I was lacking and not having men in my life. I didn't have problem with men, so try ever since then, because but the only problem here, because I wasn't I wasn't really ready for a relationship back then, and I wasn't attracted to them. It don't matter if they're rich, wealthy, have nice house, have nice cars. I live in a mansion. I also live in the ghetto, okay? And soldier, yeah, I live in the ghetto because I wanted to be self-sufficient. I wanted to earn my own money, and no one is going to be telling me what to do and shit. But then to the point, like, you get sick too, because it's so scary to be living in places where there's a lot of uncertainty, and even cab drivers don't want to drop you off there at night or something. So I got fed up with that. So now my friends gave me opportunity or jobs to live in the mansion, even to take care of animals, like feed medicine to a cat or a dog or something, or clean. So I took odd-end jobs, so try, but these people, these friends that I had, they can be a witness in my journey, even 10 years back, even 15 years back, because they know that they cannot just come in my room and sleep with me. And it was, they know that I had a situation, so try, but for some reason it did not stop them from being friends with me, from welcoming me in their life. As they don't even mind that I'm going to be living in their house or something like that. I mean, but anyway, maybe because this man really liked me before too, to the point like they thought that we can be something more. But anyway, the point, Soul Tribe, is, there's a lot of times in my life that I have been with the beautiful people, but the thing is, they check all the boxes, but it was never really there. I can feel like I was just not there. And I was thinking any girl would have been so lucky. Everybody would be hating on me, so try. Now what you call trolling. I would get that hate on email, on text message. I don't even know where they get my number and stuff like that. And they would be saying, why? What are you doing with that man? Blah, blah, blah. They're all hating on me when I don't even care. I mean, that man likes me, but it wasn't really reciprocated, because I was existing, I was surviving, I needed a job. So, but I also made clear that the boundaries, and luckily enough, because these people around me, so try, they really respected my boundaries too, so yeah, that was surprising. Or maybe I could call them all my angels. And to tell you honestly, Soul Tribe, you're also my angels. Because in this moment, like, I am here confused and in my darkest place again. And, with all this drooling again and thinking like, yeah, what's your right to be like saying so and so? Well, I'm searching for answer, bitches. And you're going to be lucky. We are online right now. What about if we're all personal? I already have a track record of men. Once this man get a hold of me, Soul Tribe, they have trouble letting go. That's the thing. Okay, don't, but I'm surprised because with all this online thingy and then you trigger, you're lucky that this man was not here in person with me, because that's already been my track record for a long time now. So all you snakes, you're just going to be confident that you can just watch me here online, but once anyway, I think I still got it anyway. I still can stop traffic. Hey, can you see someone going to be vlogging here, not combing your hair, or not even a makeup on? I didn't even comb my hair and I don't have makeup on. Well, I don't even care. So anyway, what I'm trying to say, Soul Tribe, is, yeah, we're really honest to the point of something else in this collective. But another thing too that I'm very thankful for is I have evolved here with special ability. So put everything here, and all going to be cooking now. So where do we go from here? Well, I still trust my guardians anyway, wherever we need to go. Only God and universe knows the future, guys. I know that. But so anyway, whoever wants to be in your life will fight to be with you, and will always fight to be in your life. Remember, Soul Tribe, I have with friends, I have with men, I never really had to try so hard, but they still have trouble letting go of me, and that's been my track record forever and never and never and never. So see, and then with all of you trolling and you all snakes, you all bending your back for a man, and then what did you get out of it? Misery. So anyway, it's never really like me to be doing so much shit, and then going to be like, going to be on your level with like trolling, insult. You can all be cooking there, okay? So that's, I feel sad for you women, other women who would do so much shit, because if a man doesn't see, maybe a man can tap or fuck you or something like that, but it's never going to last. See, I have been around men like that, and I would even hear them say, "I'm sorry, baby, we're just friends," or something like that. Like, I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not ready for a relationship. I never really heard anyone tell me like that. And for most part, I was the one who was always saying, I can't think straight. I don't know what I want, or something like that. But I was telling the truth anyway. But I feel bad for everyone too, who when I saw myself in this spiritual journey, it's always like you wanted me out of the picture, like triggering, and that make me piss off, because that's not really what I don't really have problem with all this man and stuff. So why trigger me? Why, you think I'm a threat? Why you think, what is going on here? Why you think I'm going to steal your man? If a man wants to be with you, he should have been with you. You should have sealed the deal. But if a man does not want to be with you and just hanging out with you and put you on a secret, there's nothing there. Don't even put your hopes up. So I have been with men, even when we were friends, they don't even keep me as a secret. Even if we are not officially together, they don't even mind telling others that we could be something more. So see the difference there, Soul Tribe? I will be the one who's saying, oh, no, 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 we're just friends. There's nothing more. There's nothing happening. And the other is going to be saying, oh, really? Yeah, really? Okay. So, but then now, it's opposite. It's because I see women now that they want to be with a man and would just do everything, stalking, following all across the states, okay, spending your time, effort, money, energy, and hating every freaking woman, and all you snakes watching each other. I know that pattern. I know what you are doing. So now all the snakes are going to be watching each other, and then poor me, because I am here in this authentic soulmate journey, then now I am thrown into the picture and going to be watching all of you. I forget that you can have the man if you want it. Good luck to you if you can keep their attention. So, but I'm not going to be settling like that and lowering my vibration, lowering my level for like chasing, over analyzing. Fuck you. Okay, so anyway, I don't like, now I'm like over posting, over sharing, and then over blogging here. But anyway, but you have fun too, Soul Tribe. And over analyzing now, what is Kitty Cat? What is Melody thinking about? Everybody going to be watching now, Soul Tribe, don't you think? Everybody going to be quiet, but everybody interested now what's coming out of my fingers and what's coming out of my mouth. And then everybody going to be high profile, going to be watching now what I am after. Why can't I just get married and forget every one of you? You know, they say it costs about $40 to apply a marriage license. And Soul Tribe, I've been going to my church since 2017. The church is really beautiful, but I don't know about all these requirements for Catholic wedding, church wedding, baptismal. And then actually, you also have to appear to the priest and visit the priest a few more times too before, if you want to have a church wedding. There's permission to marry, baptismal certificate, there's confirmation. I mean, Catholic, you can marry a non-Catholic anyway, but that's a lot of work. But but also you can also just do marriage license, and then, oh my gosh, Viva Las Vegas, Soul Tribe. Or it was so easy to marry in Las Vegas. You can just apply for a marriage license, and then there's a lot of little chapels and pastors there, and what you can do is they even have a menu. Oh my God, Soul Tribe, for $500, even if you do not have a witness, it's just you and your person there, you can just go there and they can just call one other witness that they know, and the pastor will just da-da-da-da-da-da. You won't even know what that pastor is saying, and before you know it, you're already married there. Oh my God, that's dangerous, Soul Tribe. But I was never really married there in Vegas in a white dress. Oh my God, Soul Tribe, that was an insane experience. But yeah, before before I understood this spiritual or soulmate journey, before I was thinking like, you can just settle, I mean, Soulja, it's so hard to be in a relationship with someone you're not attracted to, or you don't connect with, because it's never going to last. One moment you think you're so attracted to that person, but then later on, you're going to think it's very difficult, and then you'll just fall out of love because there was no foundation there. There was nothing. And it doesn't stop you from being friends with that person, but that's the thing. You're supposed to be husband and wife. You're not supposed to be roommates, or like, I don't even know what the word is, because usually, I don't know, Soulja, there's gotta be some attraction. That's the funny thing too, because you can meet a person, you can get attracted, but then sometimes the relationship, it fizzles, okay? Well, so how about now, that if we are here in this soulmate journey, I wanted to see Soul Tribe, and I hope you're going to experience that long-lasting love that we are trying to channel in here. So, but I don't think we can even be manifesting in a very lower vibration. We can only like try now and see where it goes from here. But you're not going to be like putting yourself in the middle of all these snakes, like trying to erase you in the picture. If they want the man, they can go for it. Good luck to them. And then if the man can have them, forget it. That is not meant to be. Because why are we even going to be forcing ourselves with a person who does not want to make an effort to be with us anyway? We can just like hang the handkerchief or something, like, hey, we are here. And then if they're not going to take the bait, forget it. So try, why? Anything and anyone that you chase is going to run away anyway. And even if you're going to caught up with them, that doesn't give you, listen to me, bitches, it's not going to give you that satisfaction that that man's going to be faithful to you. But if you're really up after into something more like fame, money, fortune, or something else, money doesn't buy shit. You can just be there and thinking like, oh, you all have, I don't even know what you're after anyway. If you're after prestige or something more, I've already seen others too who hung themselves in the doorknob like Kate Spade, okay? So, well, Kate Spade really hung herself in the doorknob, so that's so insane here in New York City. Well, I'm just saying, okay, that, you know, in a relationship too is, in my case, I was so lucky that I didn't have any ties with my exes. So I am capable of moving forward. But after that, I was very careful anyway. I was smart enough that I am going to heal myself and clear out. You know, like even if others wanted to have a serious relationship, I told them all that I needed to heal. And I'm not lying, because most of that people still follow me here even 10 years after Soul Tribe, still wondering what happened to me. And they still remember me. I mean, they're all good people anyway, very handsome, very loving, wonderful people. But like I said, I don't know what I want, I don't know what I'm looking for, and maybe because universe going to put me, or maybe subconsciously, maybe I didn't know before, but subconsciously I already know that you know, I'm going to be in this path. You know, I've told you there's a lot of things that are so unexplainable. Others going to be wanting logic and stuff, but I wasn't really functioning on logic. I've already had deja vu experience. I already had this experience back then, even when I was a child. And you know, when you say deja vu, it's like you see visions, you see things in your dream, and then fast forward in your life many years later, you'll be surprised because you feel like you've already seen that. So that's kind of like time traveling, guys. That's like, how can you even see that exact vision, exact people, exact placement, exact feeling? Even if that year's going to be 10 years after or 20 years after, there's still a lot of mystical things that human cannot understand, but the mind possibly is powerful, or there's something more that is holding us here that humans is beyond our understanding, okay? So, but I do respect others too, like, you know, wanting to find breakthrough or technology, or you know, like medical breakthroughs as well. because humans need it anyway. If they did not seek more knowledge and like technology or something like that, how are we going to treat tuberculosis, meningitis, or AIDS or something like that? So, and then back then when tuberculosis is a plague, and then now, I mean, I hope now we can, we can actually treat it now. So, oh my gosh, so don't mind me when I'm talking medical, because I'm a biologist, okay? And I really wanted to be a doctor as well. Like, my main dream is to be a neurosurgeon, a heart and brain neurosurgeon, to tell you honestly. I, I, I finished biology when I was 19. I I took the entrance exam to be a doctor with my classmates in Davao City, and I passed it. And then my classmates now, most of them are doctors now in my islands. Um, and they were also very smart. Most of them are academic scholars and math and physics Olympiad, and I was never that math and physics Olympiad in my class. That's the reason, like, I turned around to be an extracurricular scholar, but I had to serve the ROTC military in my college, so I auditioned to be a mother majorette, and I won that part. It's like a beauty pageant that I had to win that part, so tribe. But the 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 advantage is I can have a stipend every month, and but here's the thing, I have to train every weekend. So Saturday and Sunday, so tribe, whether it's rain or shine, early morning, I need to be in the field with my band, and the ROTC, with my band and the ROTC military cadets and officers in the field. So, and then we have tactical inspections. We have during foundation anniversary, schools or something. So that's the part of the prerequisite now of, like, like things that we need to do as, whatever, soldier. I don't even know how to explain in English, but I did it anyway for 3 years until I graduate. But fast forward now, soldier, where this life path took us now, because it don't matter who we are in the past, it don't matter what our mistakes in the past, it don't matter how much money you have in the bank. At the end of the day, we're all here together. We need to figure things out, because we don't want to get stuck in here. And another point is, if I'm going to be here, what do you think? If universe going to bring someone in here who's not credible, who, like, who cannot fight, we're done. So tribe, this collective is going to sink, because if it's not me, or if they put someone in there who's just so gullible and not have her own mind, and cannot, like, stand on her own, this spiritual explorer 1111 is already gone under the ground. Okay, but so far as I know, our spaceship is still hanging in there. But it's always anyway. I'm your personal navigator. Why? Even if I'll be going to be bitching in here, and so what? You're all going to be lucky I'm bitching here, or you'll be. I think you will be much more worried if I'm quiet and you don't see me bitching. So anyway, Soulchild, why women going to be thinking like, yeah, you can win a man if you give your pussy, or you do everything, you say yes, or you say whatever, and then now with all these snakes coming around, and that's when, I'm the only man that's going to feed on that is a man who's narcissistic and egotistical. Okay, that's who you're going to attract. And And even if they think like, yeah, they're quality men, they're never going to be quality men, because if these kind of men are unpredictable, and men you cannot trust, and men who's going to be jumping from one woman to the other, and cannot even, like, you know, like, no. If you want to settle with a man like that, go right ahead, you're more welcome. Okay. But in our case right here, we had track records now of toxic relationship. What's the point of being here in this journey and then just going to be settling for men who cannot even know how to greet you happy birthday, and don't know how to, like, take care of you? Like, I want a man who can actually step up. And it's not just all about business. There's a fine line about business, and there's a fine line about when we are here in this soulmate journey. So, you know, yeah, even if man can be good in business, but when it comes to personal life and personal relationship, if they don't know how to handle a woman or something, or handle relationship, what's the good in that? Like, I mean, we're not even be here talking about business, talking about money or politics anyway. We are here, like, wanting to see who's the right person for us, what is romantic soulmate, what's the possibility. So you cannot just come here in this collective and then going to be looking at us like, what can we do for you when it comes to business? I mean, there's a time and place for everything about, like thinking about that. But we, like I said, we are here, like our intentions here are not like that. Because if you're going to be thrown into a connection whose only interest with you is fame, money, fortune, public image, like whatever privilege they can get from you, then that's questionable. And then why are you, if you are someone, why are you going to be settling for some other company that doesn't make you happy, and you're going to get bored, you're going to discard them anyway, especially when the true soulmates are going to be evolving now, and then you're going to be settling and going to be hanging with snake number 1, number 2. That's not going to work. And then now all the snakes going to be plotting, manipulating, and then the moment that something wasn't gone right, and then you running back to your fucking snakes. No. That's egotistical, narcissistic, insecure man. That's what you are. And you know, the thing about this journey now, we need to be with someone who is stable, who can actually give you assurance that, yeah, I'll be there for you, and you can actually trust that. They're the man of their word. It's not like a man that when it comes to relationship, they're just going to be jumping from one woman to the other, and you cannot even trust them. They can even tell you and give you assurance that they'll be there for you. So what's the point of connecting with people like this if they're not even capable of that? Like, there's just, you can just give them certain time frames. So try, but you know, we're not stupid here. So and if we're going to be disrespected like that, you know, we're women here. We are going to be feeding with kindness and emotions and time and kindness as well, and sweetness. But if we don't get that, because it's all like just trigger and misery and stuff like that, no one, I mean, whoever you are, you're going to be fed up. But you know, my patience is not that long anyway. But you know, but for some of you women, if you want to be martyr and you want to be miserable, what are you after? We are not here to be trophy wives. If that's what you want, then maybe you are in the wrong collective. So, but it's not like we're going to be like insane people. So I mean, in my case, I cannot say that I am, yeah, for most part we are submissive anyway. But what you don't understand, why I'm speaking like this, is because if I am not a fighter soul tribe, if I am not someone like who hasn't been learning and cannot tell you what is my 2 cents, we're not going to survive here. That's my main point here. So it's not about being submissive or being aggressive. I wasn't really being aggressive. And who wants to be aggressive when we're women, when we're supposed to be full of feminine energy? I'm working with the cycles of the moon, and that's full of feminine energy. We're supposed to be fertile and abundance and something like that. And we are like working about sensuality and self-care and self-love. So there's no way I'm going to be wanting to have a lot of masculine energy in me. But we do have masculine and feminine energy, but it has to be balanced within us. Because if you're a woman and you're full of masculine energy, then that's a turn off. But anyway, in my case, I had to turn on some kind of masculine energy so I could channel beast mode. Or else, like I said, this collective is never going to survive. And then if I'm going to be here in front of all the snakes now who wants me out of the picture and who's just going to discredit and twist every word that I'm saying like a troll that they are and like a snake that they are, and then how am I going to survive here? And what's their right when they put themselves in the picture like snakes anyway? They're going to be forever snakes. So whoever you are, soulmates in this collective, a snake is always going to be a snake. They're never going to be a diamond, no matter what you're going to do. But I guess you just have to learn that for yourself. They're never quality. They never do, okay? But I feel like most of the bad decisions in this collective anyway, they feed through quantity. They go from one woman or man to the other, bouncing, thinking like, yeah, the other could get better. But anyway, but there's also soul tribe. There's also souls in our collective as well who really done the work now, like everything, like doesn't even want to deal with others who's toxic. So I have men, we have men in this collective who I see really clearing their shadows. They're also celibate. They don't want to be sleeping around. It's because they're men who has grown. They're men who has been through everything. And there's also men who still immature, and there's also men who still really need to get out of that ego and yeah, that kind of I don't know, Sultan. When it's so hard to be fighting ego, okay? Because even me, even if I'm spiritually awakened and stuff like that, we are here in this earth realm, and it's so hard sometimes to like not be looking at the ego. Remember, look, if someone's going to be insulting now, I could feel that too. Don't just say that I don't have ego. We all have egos, Sultan. But so if I'm going to be insane, and then here comes the insult now, going to say, oh, I'm insane, I'm crazy, I'm like this, I'm like that, look at how she when she gets mad. You don't understand. I'm here to be transparent, to be honest. And if I am not going to be honest in the first place, how am I going to learn? How is this collective going to learn? And how are we going to evolve here in this journey? So, but it is painful though, sometimes, so try for others who are close-minded, and then they're going to be just judging. But anyway, I'm over it anyway. You just mute them or block them or something like that. No one should be coming in here and going to be triggering anyway. Soul tribe, whoever wants to be in your life is going to fight to be with you. They're going to make an effort to be with you. It don't matter if some of them took time, but eventually, but I hope they're, in this collective, why men are so slow? or maybe like most of these feminines too, we need to get out under the rock or under the moon anyway. If you're not, you keep asking me what you need to do, and then now if I ask my guys, they say green light. So when I say green light, express yourself and say what you mean, because if you're not going to open your mouth now, oh my gosh, I'm so trying. Where are we going to be? And at the end of the day, we're still here again and then going to be overanalyzing. And it's not like I can just push you in there and says, okay, sign up on Match.com or Tinder, or go up in the bar in there and just hook up with anyone. I don't think you're ever going to hear me say that. I mean, sometimes I would just say shit, but I know what is good and what is bad, and we are not here in this collective to like drag ourselves down. We need to lift each other up to the point, like, you know, we are pure souls inside out, and we're never going to be like dragging each other down. So what? So others is going to be tainting us, and then yeah, snakes are just waiting so we can fucked up and fall flat in our faces. But you know, Soul Tribe, our evolution is not them. They are not here in our journey. They're not here in our shoe. And it's okay if they don't understand us, because they don't see what we see right now. And that means they also do not walk our path. That's why they are on that level. They're always going to be snakes. And so anyway, but I'm also praying that this collective is not always going to be like, you know, to in the you know, in the eyes who were close-minded, they were going to be thinking like, yeah, we're delusional or something like that. And for goodness sake, whoever is our soulmate, you're supposed to be fighting for us too anyway. And why are you going to be settling for all these snakes around? They're not even your soulmate. That's what I don't get it. But if you are connecting with someone like that who would rather settle for a snake company, go. They're not happy there anyway, so don't even trust me on that, okay? Because even the snake is going to be miserable because they would want something more. But then whatever they can get, I mean, nobody's going to be happy here, so as long as we are here in this picture. So this is what snake do not understand. I mean, if this collective is not real, you can just all troll us around and say whatever. But we are authentic as it can be, and sooner or later, we will see. Okay, but it's so hard to try to be just here in the silence too, and in this journey and being stuck. So anyway. Where do we go from here? Well, anyway, that's the point now. Maybe universe put us all here together so you are not going to be feeling so alone, and so am I, because I'm confused. But a lot of you, if you are not here in this journey, you do not have the right to be judging, because you do not know what this collective is capable of, and then they don't know. If we're going to be given the chance, we can do so much more, not damage, but more potential and a lot more opportunities and possibilities. So Tribe, you know, it's so insane that this journey is going to make me speak about mysticism, magical, or superhuman, superpowers, intuitive ability, special ability. All of this I learned here. So I don't think you snakes, trolls, or naysayers, or non-believers, whoever are you, whatever field you are in, you cannot say that I don't have credibility here, because at the end of the day, okay, just give me a little bit, like a benefit of the doubt. And then what if I'm really telling the truth right now? Because you all want to discredit me and wanting to put me in the asylum and twist my words or something like that. But anyway, whatever force of nature or any other incident here that is not, that human does not know of, Well, you still need supernatural. You still need superhuman who has more connection to the other world. So, you know, don't just be saying that, yeah, Earth is just a little planet anyway, and there's so much more that we do not know of. And what if now, if the universe is going to make a collective evolve with so much more, like superhuman, superpower, or special abilities? Why can you be welcoming to people like us, or like hybrids like us? So that's my pain right now, because see, when I'm trying to say here, it's possibility that we are superhuman hybrids. And then now it's just ignoring, triggering. And what does this next do for you? Non-relevant. So anyway, what are these? You know, humans should, but I guess that's the point, because mediocre. It's just, you know, like our level of thinking now is much more advanced than just like all this trolling and all this triggering. Like, I get bored like that. So don't you get bored? Oh, trigger is the same thing, same old. If you wanna fuck all the fucking snakes, then just go fuck with them. Then they're not our soulmates. So anyway, our soulmates going to be much more like responsible, wonderful people. Someone who is loving and sweet, compassionate and kind, but also powerful and also responsible, but balanced. But if it's going to be a person who's unpredictable, who's just wanna fucking fuck every woman and impregnate every fucking woman in town, then that's not my fucking soulmate. So anyway, don't worry, I was trying to dry my hair. There's nothing that you cannot see. Why, you wanna see my boobies? I have big boobs, and I have big booty, and I have a tight pussy. Why? You have a problem? I don't even have malice anymore, because we are, like, most of our collective here would understand where I'm coming from. If I'm a slut, to tell you honestly, I could be a dirty talker, okay? You don't even want to start with me. I'm a dirty talker, but it don't matter, I'll be a dirty talker. I'm a 13 years celibate, and no one can even just be touching me, not anyone, because, you know, so try, that's the thing. We can be a little intimidating. And anyway, we have guardians too. If it's not meant to be, they're going to block anyone who's going to be, don't have any good intentions with us. So, but anyway, I'm sorry guys. I really just want to say hello, and I know I should have been, I don't even know, because I have all my bags in here. I need to do laundry. I don't even know what to wear to sleep. So, because I pack, I need to be organized when I need to pack. I did not pack any pajamas or stuff like that, but anyway, sorry guys. You know, you've seen me anyway. Boobies, booty, whatever. It don't matter. No one can touch it, okay? But I do understand that the censorship, but nothing is showing, guys. I have my towel, okay? If you think it's a teaser provocative, I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking that way, because I was, you know, like, I wanted to say hi, I wanted to say hello. And all you women, don't even be thinking that I'm a slut here, because to tell you honestly, we kind of need action, okay? Don't you even think I was even trying to do 18 plus reading, and others are going to even be covering the tarot if there's any like nudity. I don't even cover anymore, and I will be firing about F-bombs. Anyone else would be like not even saying it, but for me, that's not even a problem. I'll say all these dirty words here on YouTube. But anyway, but we respect the censorship anyway. If it's all 18 plus, then we understand. But I don't think like I've done so much that I would be showing. Okay, showing private parts or something. If I'm going to be doing that, I should be in other platform. But so far as far as I know, this is a spiritual collective. We are speaking about possibilities of finding happiness and love, and how to like keep working on our purity. Don't taint yourself, guys, just because it's so hard right now. You'll thank me later, or maybe universe is trying to teach us that, hey, don't curse yourself just because you are pure. It's okay that we're kind of late into action and stuff, but then that's the reason, that's the point we are here. We're trying to find the right person, and I hope they are out there, and I hope that they're going to fight for us too, and I hope they're not going to be settling for just nicks and cheap pussies around them. So anyway, and if they cannot deal with us, then they're not our soulmate. Why? Why are you going to be with soulmate who cannot respect you and who cannot fight for you? No. If they cannot deal with us now, then they cannot deal with us later, because we are a lot in the plate. We are not just boring women that they can just toy around in there and then when they get tired and then discard. No, thank you. Okay. So Soul Tribe, easy come, easy go, and we're not really that easy. But you know, we're not also playing hard to get. They just really need to make the effort, do the right thing. That's it. So anyway, and guys, you are a true romantic soulmate of someone here. You are very special to someone. Do not just, you know, lower your standards, lower yourself, just because sometimes it can really get frustrating and lonely. So maybe that's the reason why universe put us all here, to remind, you know, to help remind each other that we are up to something more here in this collective. Maybe we are in the search of romantic soulmates, but we have more purpose here too. But I did pray today at church, and I prayed to God to for the chance that this collective may experience love and falling in love and family and being with your true connection, because that's how I pray anyway. I mean, the purpose here is to, like, you know, serve God and serve others, and I was praying that we can do that service to God and service to others on a happy place. When we are happy, how much more we can do if we're very inspired and we're very happy, rather than functioning on pain and misery and confusion and a lot more of triggering and triggering. No, that's negativity. So that's why I was praying to God today that it would be really nice to function on a higher vibration, on a happy place, rather than over pushing your limits as a human, or even if you're a hybrid, and then you're functioning on pain and suffering and you know. So try that's a lot, because when you're already in pain and you're suffering, little triggers here and there is going to set you off. And that's what others do not understand, that this collective has gone through tremendous pain and suffering and a lot of darkness. So now you're going to come in here and going to trigger. That's where the insecurity, the anxiety, and a lot of confusion is going to go now. Don't just be saying in here that, yeah, you know what a storm is. You do not know what this collective is capable of. We're cyclones. We're tsunamis in here. See, we're like, that's why we're surviving here. Like, we're, you know, we have gone through the most insane things. The darkest and the darkest, the lowest and the lowest. That's the reason why we were here for 5-6 years now. So anyway, guys, be proud that we went through the hardest, and I know that we're going to make it through, because I just knew it. I have guardians who always come through, Soul Tribe. You might not believe me right now, but later on, we will see. The universe not going to put me in here, Soul Tribe. I'm not going to waste my time, effort, energy. Why? When I'm vlogging in here, right in front of you, speaking from hours and hours. Why? For attention? No, I can do so much more. I can read a book, I can stream Netflix, I can do my self-care. Why would I even be here right now in the floor talking to you like this? This is insane. But sometimes when I feel cold, and that's the reason why I say, okay, I'll talk to you. You know, when I'm being triggering here, you see, it does not give me pain. It's much more painful to me, a lot more painful effort to start live and start ranting and bitching and raving and going to be a cyclone or a tsunami now, okay? Going to be overthinking round and round and round and round and round. No! And then when I am here, who's going to be watching here? Millionaires, billionaires, whatever. That's, and then whoever they think they're high profile or something. Hi, at least I'm honest, okay? So, anyway, Soja, but what everybody need to watch out for is how this collective is going to come out fighting and kicking. Like I said, well, I'm your personal navigator. If no one else, if they put someone else in here is going to be crying with and not going to be fighting, I don't know, Soja, if you can even, like, I don't know, I'm just trying to say that, like, because in my experience it's very difficult. I don't think like they can just put any normal people in here, so try without some kind of insanity, because they're not going to last, they're going to run. But in my case, wow, I guess we're going to give ourselves credit. No matter how difficult, we got it together for 5-6 years. We're still here. We still trying to teach each other that, okay, we learned something. Because others, if they're going to put someone in here, you're not going to last 5 years, so try. Maybe they're going to last 1 month, 2 months, or at least 6 months tops. And then they're going to pursue other else, because if they don't see any money, anything, oh, see, this human world sometimes so try function on like what you can give them. And then I have been functioning here like, you know, it's give and receive anyway, and I'm very thankful for every one of you, so try. But I feel like the reason why I keep holding on in here, because I develop great friendship with you all across the world. So thank you guys. Sorry, okay, because you know, when I'm in the spur of the moment, sometimes I do not even think, but you know, sometimes my cleavage or something, and then now I just took a shower. Self-care anyway, so try. We're in self-care. Nothing is showing. Sorry, okay? But I love you guys. See, Angel. Ah, nah, don't even be. Forget that. You know, if they're not for you, universe is going to block that. See, Angel. And I think if there's still something worth that, but anyway, man, so try needs to be masculine. If they want a woman, they're going to pursue it, the woman anyway. It's not like, Soldier, we're not like someone that they can have and then they can just discard later because they're going to be on into something and something. They've been on that pattern forever. So if we're going to fall in that pattern, no thank you. No, we're going to remove ourselves from that. So we want to be with someone who is stable, who can see forever with us, who can see like, okay, future, and not going to be tempted with little like temptations here and there. They should know better. So like I am here, like I put my faith here in this collective that we're going to evolve and be growing together as better people, or better superhumans, or better hybrids. So I'm going to go now. It's 10%. Thank you guys. You know, tomorrow is Sunday. I'll be here anyway. Maybe I'll do some channeling here. Wow, so drive. I carry my overnighter, but I managed to carry some decks, and But I'm Girl Scout anyway. I managed to carry that books or decks, but I did not bring any pajamas. So that's the reason why. This is the explanation here. But I think my hair is dry now. It's my real hair anyway. So, okay, Soul Tribe, I am going now. No makeup, didn't even comb my hair, but hey, you've seen it everything anyway. What do I have to keep from you? Others going to be hiding with filters and filters. Hey, why we have to be filtered? We're here in live stream, all natural. And another thing, I do like my curves. It gives me boobies and booty. So if you are someone who's slimmer, then work on your figure. I mean, be thankful you are slimmer. But in our case, we're kind of like voluptuous, curvy, full-figured, whatever. But I don't really do diet, guys. I mean, if you're going to be with someone and then going to say, I'll take Ozempic or take whatever, forget you, you're not my soulmate. Okay, I don't do diet, but I do like moderation in everything. So my body is never really that slimmer because I always have boobs and booty. But I'm thankful, guys, so at least I'm not going to be insecure and going to go to the surgery now for boobies and booty or something. Cardi B even have to go to the extreme of like having like a butt injection. So that's insane. Why are we even going to be doing that? But anyway, I think I read that somewhere. But there's also like this botch surgery, okay? But I don't have any more batteries, Sultra, and I need to find something to wear to go to sleep. But I'll come back again tomorrow to channel your readings. But I kind of like this solar energy. They said there's the geo solar storm. I was feeling good, Sultra. I think I like all this solar energy. They're all worried or satellites and stuff. Well, why are you going to be worried? They're supernatural here. I kind of need the solar energy. For all you know, I just need to absorb that. You don't even have to worry. Oh, that satellite shit. It's not going to get touched because I feel like that solar energy is just going to come to me. I needed that anyway. I need all that solar energy to have energy here. So, I love you guys. Yeah, I like that solar energy. I tell you, because this collective, we feed on solar energy. We like that kind of high vibration. So I was feeling okay. I mean, we're always existing anyway, like round and round and round. But I'm also honest that I think I was feeling okay. I wasn't feeling like I need to be worried or anything. I was actually glowing. And just doing self-care or something like that. So guys, don't be worrying too much, because like I said, anyone or anything who meant to be with you is going to come into your life, and I feel like that's going to be our affirmation from now on. Because why going to be overthinking, over worrying if things, people, situation does not want to be with us. Why? So that's how we're going to see if it's meant to be. Well, we're going to find out, right? But it's not like we're going to be blocking anything anyway. We were going to see, my soul child. Until then, well, good luck to this solar storm. But our collective is going to absorb that anyway. I was also, oh my God, Sultra, I was also cleaning the floors, and yeah, I was going round and round. Like do you see me, Sultra, going round and round and round and restless? And well, maybe that's because too much energy, but we could use more solar energy. Okay, I am going to go now, 10%. Bye guys, have a good night. Sorry about this towel, but I'm going to change now. Bye.